So greetings from the kitchen. I've just received some parcels from the beekeeping supply people called Thorne. I think they've got EH Thorne. So well, there's a little bit of a story. The people I usually get the honey jars from, Freeman and Harding, well, they can't get the ones I usually get because their supplier has had problems with the lacquer which is put on the metal lids. Okay. So what I've had to do is go to Thorne's, who maybe they have a different supplier who doesn't have issues with lacquer on their metal lids. And this is the first time I've used Thorne's for the purposes of honey jars. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything is okay with these jars. It's funny, yours beholden to your suppliers in some respects, but I must admit with Thorne's, over the last couple of years, they seem to be continuously improving in terms of reliability and their products and the speed with which you get the your bits and bobs which you order from them. Okay, so what we got here? I think they reuse their bits of cardboard as packaging. It can't be burnt though because it's got plastic in, which is a bit of a shame. Okay. Right, so it looks like their jars have been put into boxes. Now, with Freeman and Harding, their jars just come in trays with cardboard trays with plastic over them. So this actually, in terms of robustness, bit high vis that one. So it wasn't just honey jars which have purchased. Hang on, if I just do that. Hang on, if I do that. So it wasn't just honey jars which I purchased. I purchased one of two items. Right. Okay. So in this box, there should be 72 honey jars. When I purchased them, their website didn't actually have a photograph of them, but they've since remedied that because I've got in touch with them. So, what have we got here? That's not that. There we go. Well, we've got the jars, haven't we? Hope they come with lids though, otherwise I'm snookered. Let's have a look. Yep, otherwise I'm snookered. Hopefully it's gold. Purchase them with gold lids. But that's good. That's good. And they seem to be intact. Oh, that's quite good. Okay, so I'll just move these to one side at the moment. Now, I did purchase some other items. What did I purchase? I bet these are the lids. yeah, they look lid-like, so that's good. Got my lids. What's in here? Nothing in here. I did. You're probably wondering what this weapon of torture is. Just thought I'd experiment with a frame holder. So the bit here, that would slot onto the side of the frame, of the side of the hive, and then as you're going through the hives to inspect them, you would put the frame, maybe one frame, maybe two frames, on the ends to give you room to inspect. Now I've been with my arrangement of frames and spacers, sometimes you just can't get the dummy board which is the right size. So I was kind of thinking, okay, well, why don't you see if you can fit in an extra frame? But that causes a problem whereby you need some space with which to move the hive. So you take a frame, or perhaps even two frames, and then you can slide the frames out, make space to lift them up and inspect them. So I'll be experimenting with this probably next spring now. So we'll see how I get on with this. The other thing I've bought, okay, are some robo blocks so that they would go in the entrance of the hive. And I have had, I mean, this has been a slightly worse year than last year for wasps, but nonetheless, you can very easily put the entrance down to one bee space, and they seem to be extraordinarily effective in helping the guard bees guard the hives and keep the wasps out. So I've ordered another 4. And so my plans with the honey jars. Yeah, my plans with the honey jars, and hopefully honey jars and lids. I'm sure that other thing is a series of lids. My plan is to sell another tranche of honey, probably beginning of September some point. I've got 2 supers of honey waiting to get extracted. So I'll probably be doing that this afternoon. I've got my jars now. They need sterilising, so that could be an afternoon job. And then it's a matter of jarring and labelling and things like that. So it's all going fine and dandy at the moment. So I'll check out now. Not check out. I'll sign out now and speak to you another time.